Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. My name is Sharnetta. I hope you all are having an enjoyable day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm here to bring you another pick a card reading, and today's topic is going to be about your financial future. So we're going to be looking into your finances, the present moment, and what you can expect moving forward in the future. Now the future could be anywhere from like the next hour to like the next year. So keep that in mind when, listening to this reading or any other readings about your future and stuff like that. We have here 3 piles to choose from. So we have the Fluorite crystal for the first group, we have the Hematite crystal for the second, and the Carnelian crystal for the third. Feel free to pick more than one if you feel guided to do so. There may be messages in other piles that you may need to hear, you feel guided towards listening to help you along your path in your future, especially in regards to your finances. So this is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. Like I was saying, take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not make it fit if it doesn't fit. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading is when you're meant to hear the message. I am doing personal readings, so that information will be down below if you feel guided to get a personal reading from me. And then I just want to give a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting my channel in any way you feel guided to do so. I truly appreciate every single one of you, so thank you all so much for your kindness, your support, your trust. I really do appreciate all of you, and I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So without further ado, let's get on to your reading. Hello, my group 1, and if you chose the Fluorite crystal, this is your reading for your financial future. So, okay, there's a lot going on here. So I feel like a lot of you who chose this Fluorite crystal, which is really good for money, by the way, the green, and it's really good for like new ideas to bring money in. But I feel like there's a lot going on within just your financial, just your finances, because we have the mayhem here card here. It talks about manifestation is happening, but there are some issues and there's some issues around your money right now. And I feel like when I was just laying out your cards that it's an issue of spending too much money. Always an issue, right? And not having enough money coming in. So been there, you know what I'm saying? So I understand if that's something you resonate with, that is actually what's going on. So I feel like a lot of you are looking for like a lucrative idea or a lucrative job. Maybe you're putting out a lot of applications, but you're not getting the type of position you want or the type of salary you want to compensate your spending. So there's gonna have to be a little bit of a give here, because I do feel like there's some discord in your finances. I feel like there's just a lot happening. I mean, the first card we have here is the Tower and the 8 of Wands next to each other. There's really fast disruption or movement. Maybe you had a really emergency expense that you had to do and it kind of drained your savings, or it just drained your finances in some type of way, and you haven't been having enough income to kind of compensate that spending. And it's causing a lot of discord within your relationships. If you're partnered up or married or in a relationship, it's causing some financial tiffs, or this is just it. If you're not with anyone, it's just causing some financial discord within yourself. You're not in harmony with yourself. You're maybe just in a place where you feel like you don't know what to do, like your choices are very limited right now. And then we have the Lovers in reverse and the Devil in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like there's a lot of critical thinking. There's a lot of like maybe critical thinking in terms of your finances. I mean, we do have the Envy card in reverse here, and we have Yang here. So I feel with the Envy card being in reverse, that's actually a positive thing, because if you were envious of other people making money or having your salary or having your dream job or whatever the case may be, or just jealous of other people's finances, that's coming to an end, because you're realizing that it's still around. So it means the energy of envy is still there, especially since we have like the Queen of Swords, the Devil, and the Lovers in reverse. That's a very kind of, I wouldn't say like envious energy, but it's a very cold-hearted energy. It's a very narrow-minded energy. There's a lot of temptation. There's a lot that's needed to be released before you can kind of gain traction in your finances again. And we do have Hold Your Vision, which I think is a really good message here and a really good sign. It's also like Spirit's guidance, your advice as to help your finances right now, because it's like you have a vision of what you want your financial future to look like, what you want your finances to be, be, and it's not quite there yet. You're kind of in the middle here. You're kind of in between your finances right now. It will get better. This energy is temporary, but it's going to require some type of action on your part, especially with the Yang card being there. So the Yang card talks about, like I said, talks about action. It talks about, it's like the masculine energy. So it talks about the masculine principle of movement, creativity, the power to make things happen, taking action. And when it's in regards to your financial future, this is about projects. This is about partnerships. It's about all matters relating to money. It's like coming out of an obstacle phase. So you're coming out of a phase, you're still in it. And I feel like with the 6 to 8 weeks here, this is when you'll finally come out of it. So that's like, what is that? Like 2 months, which seems like a long time, but it's not. It's really, really not. So I do feel like you're going to make things happen. You're trying to make things happen. You're in the making things happen phase. Maybe not wholeheartedly, but you're starting to want to take action towards bettering your finances. And now it's time basically to take claim on getting those things done. So I do feel like you all are going to be a lot busier in the next 6 to 8 weeks. This card also talks about energy and vitality and you needing to accomplish certain goals. So abundance is out there for you. It's waiting for you to claim it, but there's some like things going on here that you need to kind of clean up here. There's some current issues around money. There's a wound going on. There's a lot happening because it's like you're working on your finances or working towards your financial future, but you're also in this place of spiritual growth. So there is a lot going on. I mean, with the Mayhem card, it says hang tight. So you're going to have to hang tight for a little bit. I do see things working in your favor after the 6 to 8 weeks. Right now, I see things needing to be cleaned up a little bit, needing to be cleared. There's a lot of chaos around you, a lot of disruption, but also a lot of awakening. You're awakening to the fact of like quick decisions and better ideas and stuff like that. If this is in regards to a relationship, I do feel like someone, like your partner is like hurting your money or something. Like your partner is making you spend more money. Not making you, I mean, no one can make you do something, but they're not supporting you in saving money. They're not maybe supporting you in going after your financial goals. They're kind of holding you back a little bit somehow. There's just some discord there, and I don't know what that is. I feel like, I don't know. It's like this combination of cards are really weird. So it's like, there's this, maybe this is like a financial business partner relationship that there's a lot of discord and you're trying to detach yourself from it. But in order to do that, I feel like you can't show emotion. Like it has to be very much like a critical thinking, like logical, like there can't be any emotion in this. I don't feel like, oh man, this is weird. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clarify some things because you know what's throwing me off is that, to be honest, the Lovers reverse, the Devil reverse is throwing me off because those are like the light and shadow attributes of like partnership and relationships, and they're both in reverse, but they have like completely different meanings in reverse. So let me see what the Lovers in reverse is about. It says discord and disharmony. So like, again, I was saying, I do feel like there's a lot of disharmony in your in relationship to your finances right now. Maybe you're just not aware of what choices to make. But then I feel like this has to do with some type of partnership, some type of relationship you have, something, because, okay, so I pulled for it and we have the 3 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. There's some type of breakdown. There's some type of separation going on here between either you and another person that maybe you depended on this person for your finances, or this is just about you being really disappointed about where your finances are right now and not seeing a way out and just kind of looking towards the past about all the money you did have that you spent frivolously, or all the money you could have had if this would have worked out. There's just some type of separation going on here. For some of you, if you're going through a divorce or a separation with your person who was like the financial person in your relationship, like they had a lot of finances, they had a lot of money, you breaking up with this person is like making you feel, it's giving you like a bittersweet type of situation, because one, it's making you feel free, but it's also making you feel like, well, what am I going to do about my future? What am I going to do about my bills? What am I going to do about this? But that is going to awaken you to take action and be more independent towards your own financial future. Because I do feel like there was some type of dependency here, but it is ending. But it's making you kind of bitter a little bit with the Queen of Swords being in reverse. It's making you feel, that's probably where the envy is coming up. I mean, it is in reverse, so it's not as bad, but the fact that it showed up means it's still kind of lingering there. So there's some healing and shadow work that needs to be done here. Yeah. So with the Devil in reverse, we have the Moon, the Eight of Swords, and Judgment. There's this like feeling, there's this feeling of being trapped, but it's not going to last forever because you are detaching from it. You're detaching from your fears surrounding money. I do feel like some of you could have a past wound surrounding money and how you make your money, how you have a relationship with money, because we have a relationship with everything in this world, like everything. So your relationship with money is changing, but in order for it to change, it's like a disruptive change. It's not the nicest, it's not the most pleasant change, with the Tower being the first card here, but it is awakening you and making you realize some things about yourself and how you feel about money, how you feel about yourself, because money is energy. So if you're saying like, I don't have enough money, I don't have this, I don't have that, basically you're saying I don't have enough energy to do this, I don't have enough energy to do that. So it's basically like creating your own reality based off just telling yourself a different narrative, telling yourself a different story. I do feel like you have some fears surrounding money that are very subconscious. Some things, they are awakening and coming to the surface, but they're fears that you didn't even know you had until a certain thing happened that kind of triggered it and made you have to pay attention to it. And it's making you a little bit, like I said, a little bit cold-hearted, a little bit narrow-minded, a little bit just unpleasant to be around. I do feel like there's a lot of stress around your money right now. There's a lot of like, just not, everything's not in order right now, but I do feel like this will change. It won't last forever. You're going through a spiritual growth and a spiritual awakening. And like I said, since money's energy, your energy, that's going to affect your money. Now these issues will like be resolved, but they are, like I said, revealing some type of wound that you haven't been paying attention to, and it's awakening you and allowing you to heal and become more empowered and more authentic in your truth about money and whatnot. Because the Devil represents, materialism type stuff, like money, work, finances, also your fears, also like any type of like codependent type of thing, but it is in reverse, which means you're detaching from that. I just feel like you're still in the process of detaching yourself and freeing yourself from maybe a toxic work environment, or a toxic way you thought about money, or how you made your money, or just toxic thinking about money in general. And like I said, remember that money is energy. So if you equivalate that, am I saying that right? If you like relate it to that, let's use that word instead. It'll change your whole perception about money right now. Because right now you don't have the best perception about your finances or your financial future. And it's because you're in this kind of messy, sticky situation where things are changing for your betterment, because you are putting in action, or you're about to put in action towards something. It's like you're getting this idea of like where to put your energy in so you can have that financial success and financial future that you want. But it's just a little bit sticky right now. I'm gonna read the envy card in reverse because I feel like there's a message I'm missing in it, but I just want you guys to get the right information. So this card in reverse, it talks about joy, appreciation, your choice to shift your focus from longing to being grateful for what you have. It's going to create a significant difference in your energy field, and it's going to move you out of any dramatic type of situations, any mayhem, and it's going to like allow you to attract more to you than what you are aware of. So this is about keeping your eye on your future goals. Hold that vision. This is about not losing sight of your present gifts as well. Hold that vision. So you need to continue to releasing any old feelings or envy or lack mentality around money, around finances. And whenever those thoughts or emotions come up, just release them. Write it out. Tell yourself a different story. Know that it won't last forever. But they're just thoughts, you know what I mean? They don't make it true. They're just, you attach a meaning to every thought you have. So just know that you're well on your way to a completely satisfying financial future. And as long as you know the value within and around the value within, you'll see the value around you. You'll keep drawing more value to you. You'll keep drawing more money and financial success to you. The more that you focus on just being grateful for what you have and grateful for yourself, like I said, money is energy. So that kind of relates to what I was saying. I just wanted to make sure that I was giving you guys the right information. And like I said, this is only going to last like 6 to 8 weeks. After that, you're going to see a major difference in their finances, because I do feel like a lot of you are going to be practicing telling yourself a different story. A lot of you could be making different decisions in regard to your finances. Just investing your money and finances in something that is more beneficial, more long-term, more just supportive of you, and not investing your energy into maybe toxic work environments, toxic ways of thinking, lack mentality, a toxic relationship that I do see is ending, that could be like related to your finances in some way. But again, this is all temporary. You just have to hold your vision as to what you want to see moving forward, because you will see it. So that is what I see for you guys. I hope this resonated. I hope this wasn't too jumbled. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, my second pile. If you chose the Hematite crystal, this is your reading for your financial future, which I'm seeing here is it's not super similar to pile one, so I don't know if you were drawn to pile one, but there are some messages that may resonate on pile one, because it's kind of like it's kind of mirroring pile one a little bit. Okay, so I see a lot of possibilities in terms of your financial future. It's going to come from your creativity. It's going to come from your nurturing creativity, creative abilities. It's going to take a lot of courage for you to get where you want to be in terms of your finances in the future. It's going to take a lot of faith. And there's going to be some, the sun in reverse talks about discontent. So I feel like some of you, maybe most of you, are really discontent with your finances right now. This won't last forever. I think you're going to be opened up to a lot of different possibilities and choices, or you guys are just in this place of really trying to imagine and dream and use your manifestation abilities to create the financial future that you want. But again, this is all about your creativity. There's a lot of emotions and waters here. So I don't know if a lot of you who chose this group are very creative, or you want to make money from a creative type of project or creative career, but there's going to be a change in your finances in the near future. Now, the near future could mean anything from like a day, 2 weeks from now, a month from now, a year from now. So take that as it resonates. I'm not getting so much as a particular time, but I do see that everything is going the way it's supposed to, whether you believe it or see it or not. And to remember that everything is energy. Money is energy. So however you equate yourself, or however you kind of define energy, that's how you're going to define your money. So if you're saying that you have a lot of energy, and you're saying that your energy is very even and balanced, then that's how you are going to talk about your money, that you have a lot of. It's very abundant, it's even and balanced, because your energy, money's energy, everything is energy. You have a relationship to everything. I do feel like you're going to receive some type of help or support in your finances, like someone's going to give you something. This could be family, this could be your mother or something like that, that's going to help you out in terms of your finances in the future. I do see a lot of random acts of kindness. So I feel like a lot of people are going to support you. I don't know if you already have a creative endeavor that you're working on. You're self-employed. Maybe you already have your creative job that you are putting out there, and a lot of people are responding to it very well. I'm getting like a lot of donations. Like people are going to help support you or donate to your cause or your creative endeavor, or just help you or something like that. I feel like you're just going to receive a lot from others, and you're also going to give to others. So I feel like this is a very creative job, where maybe you make something and people like what you make, so they give you money, something very specific like that. If it's not like that, like where you're not self-employed and you're making something to give to others, I do feel like this is going to come from a mother figure. It could be an aunt or a mom or a grandma that's going to help you out and give you some type of financial support where you don't have to really worry about your finances for a while. I do see this happening in the near future because whatever you're doing right now, I think it's going to take some time for it to get going and for it to be lucrative, because we do have its time to take action, new moon in Aries. So this is like a new thing you're starting. This is a whole new cycle of business, money, work that you're starting. I do feel like you don't have enough resources to start this. Like maybe you feel like you don't already have enough money in your savings to start this, because you know it's going to take some time to kind of build and get going. But I feel like you're going to get support for those in between times until your business gets going, if that makes sense. You're going to get support from I'm getting like a parent, some type of parent. It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting it's a parent. So with the orphan being in reverse here, this orphan upright talks about a sense of loss, an identity crisis. Sometimes it talks about uncertainty about your place. So I feel like you're really uncertain about your finances. You're in this place where you may feel like you're losing a lot of your finances, putting it all into this creative project and not seeing the results you need or the kind of income that you need in equivalent to what you put into it, if that makes sense. That's going to change in the near future. I think just give it some more time. I think you're going to come up with different ideas on how to expand, on how to kind of reach more people, or how to create more whatever you're creating, how to create more with less money invested, because I feel like you've invested a lot into this creative project and you're hoping it's going to work out, and it will work out. I just feel like right now you're not really seeing the results you need, but this will work out. I think you're going to come up with some different ideas here because you're a very independent one. This is a very independent thing you're doing. It's taking a lot of courage. It's allowing you to be more in charge of your finance for your financial future. It's giving you a lot of hope and faith and inspiration. I feel like this is something you've been wanting to do for quite some time. I just feel like you're just not seeing what you need to see. Like there's some type of underlining pessimism going on in terms of your financial future. And I don't feel like your finances are bad. They're just maybe not where you want them to be, not where you need them to be, because I see you having money. I just don't see you. I feel like maybe a lot of you chose this don't have the money that you would like, you know what I mean? But you have it. And I do think you're going to get support here. I do think there's people that's going to support you. I do think you're going to discover new possibilities on how to create more, how to expand more, how to reach a larger audience without spending a lot of money. But like I said, this orphan message in reverse talks about it's better in the reverse because it talks about attracting abundance by being yourself, by staying true to you, by being authentic, by allowing your creativity to soar, and know that wherever you shine, you will experience prosperity. It's all about the energy and how you feel about yourself. That's how you will get your finances, your prosperity, your abundance. So this card is just reminding you to be yourself. Don't go with the crowd. Do what feels right to you. It's okay to not be okay. Be clear about your mission. Be clear about your brand. Be clear about your work persona. Be clear about your contribution to the world, and everything will work out from there. As long as you're authentic to yourself and you know what you have to offer, you know what you're selling, and you're not like perceiving what people want. You're kind of just doing what you want and what you like, because energy, like I said, your energy, there's a lot of people on your vibrational wavelength. There's a lot of people that resonate with your energy, but you have to be yourself. You have to be authentic, and you will attract the right audience. You will attract the right people, the right customers, the right clients. Don't try to be something you're not, basically. Use your creativity. You have it for a reason. People will love it no matter what it is. It doesn't even matter what it is. People are going to respond to it. And if people aren't responding right now, they will so in the near future. I feel like the universe is testing you. Like, how authentic are you going to be? Are you going to like disempower yourself? Are you going to like follow the crowd? Are you going to sell stuff and do stuff that other people are doing just to make money? Are you going to stick to what you know, stick to what you like, stick to your creative mind, your imagination, and know that your audience will show up, your customers will show up, your clients will show up? I definitely feel like that's like the major message here. And if you need to take a rest, because we do have rest and rejuvenation in reverse, if you need to take a rest, if you need to take a break and just kind of do something fun, maybe stop I feel like a lot of you may be like overthinking about your finances, about your creativity, about the projects you have going on, and just do something fun that allows you to not to think about money 24/7 or how much money you're making or how much money you're losing, and just do your creative work. Just be in that creative space. Just do what you love. You'll find that you're going to get a lot of opportunities. A lot of people are going to give you stuff. A lot of people are going to buy your stuff. You're going to get a lot of clients, a lot of customers if you just stick to what is true for you and not true for other people. Because right now with the sun being reversed, I hate this card is reversed, because upright, it speaks about happiness, your soul, your authenticity, your optimism. In reverse, it's like opposite. Like you're discontent because I feel like you're trying to fit in to a place where you don't fit in, but you're trying to fit in there because that particular space is making a lot of money doing that, instead of just doing what you love and being creative and being the nurturer, or just nurturing your ideas, nurturing your creativity, and being open to different possibilities and different things and different choices, and like all that stuff that's going to make you a lot of money. Honestly, I don't see money being an issue. I see the way you see yourself being an issue, which is obviously going to affect your money, because there's like this, it's like you're just not being true to whatever you're doing, and it's making your finances go like wonky, like up and down, up and down. It's not stopped. I just think it's not as consistent as you would like it to be, but you have a lot of ideas on the creative front that will help you kind of gain more income, gain more traction, gain more customers, so you can like balance out that spending. You know what I mean? There's just like this thing that needs to switch within you, and it's how you see yourself, and it's about your optimism and your authenticity. So definitely be more like, try to be more action oriented with inspired action. I feel like is the right word here. Inspired action. You need to take inspired action, not action from a place of obligation, out of fear, out of like I said, doing things that you think other people will like. Do what you like. And you'll find your tribe. Because right now I feel like you feel pretty lonely. You feel pretty lost. Not a lot, but it's like an underlining energy where you have the hope. You know you have good ideas. You know you have a really creative mind, and you have things that you want to sell and show to the world and give to others. But it's like you don't think it'll be lucrative as much as you need it to be, and it will. You don't think other people will like it. You don't think other people will support you in it. There's like this thing of like feeling like you're not good enough, or whatever idea you have is not good enough, and that's not the case. You need to kind of shift that way of thinking, because that way of thinking is also obviously affecting your money. Because again, we are energy. So however you think about yourself, that's how your money is going to show up. So if you're thinking like money is scarce, or money is only given to certain people in certain areas, or certain ideas, creative ideas, then obviously whatever creative idea you have, you feel like that's not going to make money. So you need to kind of change your narrative around your creative endeavors, around your creative possibilities, around your creative work, and know that people will buy it, people will love it, people will respond well to it, instead of telling yourself the opposite of that story. Because I see a lot of good things here, and there's a lot of good energy coming towards you. It's just a little bit blocked right now. And like I said, I think a lot of you just need to take a break, or you need to kind of do something fun, do something creative that doesn't revolve around money, making money, like I was saying earlier here. I do feel like this is going to take a lot of hard work. Hematite is all about hard work. It kind of represents Saturn. It's a very hard type of metal. It's one of my favorite crystals, actually, because it just also relieves stress. So I do think a lot of you need to do something fun, like go see a movie, go out to dinner, just do something that gets your mind off of work and your creative work, because I feel like that'll open you up to different ideas on how to sell, or what to make, or how to make your ideas really authentic, so that no one else has your whatever you're making. No one else has like how to brand yourself better, make it very authentic. Don't follow the crowd. Do something that's really authentic to you, and that is how you're going to see your abundance and your prosperity really shoot in and come in from all areas of life. I'm feeling I feel like across the world, like you're going to sell things or be really popular like overseas in some way. Like I definitely think you're going to get a lot of customers and clients overseas if you're selling a particular item online or something like that. I definitely feel like you're gonna do really well. It's gonna be very lucrative. Because the Empress is all about abundance, but it's about creative abundance. It's in a creative way you're to make your abundance. So that is what I see for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you with some type of guidance and clarity to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, Carnelian crystal group. If you chose this stone, this is your reading for your financial future. So I'm seeing a lot of completion, a lot of things finally being resolved in terms of your finances. I think a lot of you started new habits in the on this past new moon when it in regards to your routines, like your habits. Like there's a lot of success I'm picking up here, and a lot of success based off your daily habits, making healthy choices, just doing a lot of different things than what you're used to. I feel like a lot of you have been meditating a lot more, been trying to balance your energy, been trying to listen to maybe money subliminals or how to increase your money in some way. There's just been a lot of self-care, and the more you take care of yourself, the more that you can make more money and more abundance. So I see your financial future being really, really good, where you're not going to have to worry too much probably by the next new moon or the next full moon. We have a lot of moons here, so I feel like the moons are really significant in terms of your abundance and your financial success, where you're not going to have to worry about it by the next full moon or the next new moon, one of those. It's going to be different for everyone, but you're going to have time to rest, and you're going to have time to kind of take a break and not worry so much about your finances, because I do feel like a lot of you have been working hard and maybe not working in a way that you thought would bring you such financial success and abundance. I feel like a lot of you learned that financial, like money in general, is energy. You are energy. We're all energy. And the more that you take care of your energy, you invest in the right areas, the more you'll see that type of prosperity and abundance show up in your life. So I definitely feel like that's the approach you're taking, that you're learning to take, and it is going to pay off if it hasn't already. I do see just a lot more financial stability coming in for you. And because you're being more emotionally stable and emotionally balanced, there's a lot more balance in your finances right now. I feel like I'm getting like you're not withdrawing so much money anymore. Like, I don't know if you were like spending a lot or shopping a lot in the past, but I do feel like that has stopped, and it's obviously saving you money. And in doing so, you're kind of realizing that you don't have to spend money every day. You don't have to buy things every day. You don't have to buy everything that you see all the time. It's about changing your daily habits, and you're noticing that it's saving you money. Maybe you always used to get a coffee at Starbucks or something, or your favorite coffee shop every day, and you're realizing that you can make your own coffee. You can do something different. You don't need a coffee every day, and it's saving you money. It's kind of like that. Like your daily habits are helping you be more abundant and prosperous, and you're realizing how much money you save and how much money you have spent on things that you don't really need. So you're telling yourself the truth, with truth be told, which is really good. I do feel like your financial future or your finances are just changing, and your financial future is going to be really, really balanced, really, really stable. Things are coming to fruition. I feel like with the world here, which is a really beautiful card, like things are completing. There's a graduation. There's a new level of financial success that you are embarking upon, or you will be very, very soon here. I feel like a lot of you are letting go of control of your finances. Maybe you were really rigid about what you spent, or you're becoming really rigid about what you spent. I feel like it's like 50-50. Whatever you were doing in the past, you're doing the opposite. And that is helping your financial success. So if you were really rigid in the past, you're becoming a little bit more less rigid in terms of your finances. If you were more controlling in the past, you're becoming less controlling. If you were less controlling with your money and just spent, you're becoming more controlling. Stuff like that. I think it's definitely the opposite of whatever you're doing, and you're really seeing the rewards of that. Now, with the Emperor reverse and the Death card in reverse, this is kind of speaking about a stagnant type of energy. So your money could be really stagnant right now. You're not really seeing that improvement, but you will be really, really soon, because we have the Hermit reverse, and then we have the King of Cups and the Four of Swords in reverse at the end here. So I really like seeing that card, because it means that you're no longer like stressing out about it. You're just letting things flow. You're getting into your flow. You're getting into your daily habits, and you're seeing things clear, and you're seeing your bank account go up. You know what I mean? You're seeing your bank account kind of steadily and slowly but steady move to where you want it to be, basically. I feel like you could be afraid of this change because maybe you're around people that spend a lot of money on different things and you want to like obviously like maybe like fit in, or like you just want to keep up with them. But I do feel like you're going to start isolating yourself. Like maybe if your friends are always going out for dinner every weekend, you're going to start saying no because you want to save money. I do feel like this may make you feel a little bit lonely, but once you see your bank account and how much money you actually spend or how much money you can save by not going out or eating out as much, it's going to pass. I feel like this is kind of like a passing energy because you just want to save money. I feel like a lot of you want to save money. This is like my save money group. I think you make enough money, you like what you do. I'm not saying too much about your career, but I think you just want to learn how to save money in whatever way you can. And if that means that you have to withdraw from time to time with your friends or family, if it means you can't go shopping as much, if it means you maybe feel a little lonely because everyone's going out and doing stuff and you're not, trust me, they will be where you are at some point in time. Let me just say that. Like, you're not, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, it feels a little bit like you're being left out, but you are saving money, and your friends, your family will catch up to you because once they see their bank accounts and how much money they're spending, they will be in the same boat. And you're doing what's best for you, which I think is really, really positive and really mature, and really it's going to just help you out. You're just being more independent. You're not buying into peer pressure in any type of way. But there is this fear about that, like you're gonna miss out on something, or with the death card being in reverse, there is a transformation happening, but you're kind of stagnating it a little bit because you don't want to feel so isolated. You don't want to feel like, you don't want people to think that maybe you don't have enough money or you're having financial issues. And I feel like once you get out of that type of mentality of what people think, and you're just doing what's best for you and your financial future, because they're not paying your bills, you know what I'm saying? They're not, looking at your bank account. They're not your bank account. They have their own bank account. They have their own bills. They have their own sense of financial success and future that they have to worry about, just like you do too. And it shouldn't be something that you compare to your friends and family. Your own financial abundance, stability, success is your own and yours only, and it's not something you have to share or you should feel obligated to share with anybody. You have to do what's best for you and yourself and your family, if you have a family, and whatever else may be. So I do think there's just this fear of like things changing and I don't think you have anything to fear, honestly. I think people are going to start catching on, and I feel like people are going to start following your lead. Honestly, you're the trendsetter in this. I definitely feel like people are going to start like being like, let's eat in, or let's watch a movie inside instead of going to the movies, or something like that. You're going to start this trend, and you're going to see that people are, like I said, are going to start following your lead. So with truth be told, this card speaks about honesty, like I said, accepting things at face value, no longer being in denial about your finances, being transparent, being clear in communication. I do feel like you are talking about what you want to see moving forward in terms of your finances with one person or other people or whatever the case may be. I do feel like you're being honest about your finances to yourself. You're no longer in this place of denial. Like, if you know you need to tighten the reins, you're going to tighten the reins, and you're going to tell people, I'm tightening the reins. It may make, like I said, it may make you feel a little bit lonely, but that will pass because people will admire that about you and they will start to do the same. I definitely feel like you're going to start a trend here. This card also speaks about doing whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life that you desire. So if it means not buying coffee anymore and making your own, that's what you're going to do. If it means buying groceries instead of eating out, that's what you're going to do. If you want to be an artist, it's like, if you want to be an artist and you want your art to sell, it's about making your art a priority. If you want to be a healer, making that a priority. It's like if you write, making your writing a priority, getting it out there, letting people read your stuff, because you never know who will read your stuff, who will see your stuff and want to spend money on you because they love the work that you do. So this is about being true to your calling, and it's essential to moving forward and having the financial success that you want to see in your future. It's also about, like I said, being honest about your finances, being honest about what you do, what you bring to the table, how you make your money, being really truthful about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about prosperity. What do you feel about money? What do you think about money? How do you see your relationship to money, to compensation, to your work? Or do you feel like you're being compensated enough for your work? Do you feel like your work is worthy of the compensation that you're putting? Like, however much you're selling your work or whatever you're doing in your day-to-day job, do you feel like you're being compensated enough? So what is true for you, that will help you find your key to abundance, to success, and to a very stable financial future. I definitely feel like a lot of you are on the right track. I don't feel like a lot of you have too much to worry about besides the fact that you're just changing up your whole daily routine because you want to save money and be more financially prosperous in the future, and you're just a little bit worried about that. But other than that, I do feel like really good things are happening. Again, we have a personal issue reaches resolution. So you are going to resolve your financial stagnation, your financial like hiccups, I guess you could say. I feel like you guys have financial hiccups, and it's just taking more responsibility for your future in terms of like how you feel about money and how you feel about the work that you do, and just kind of changing those little things, and you're going to see a way more prosperous like flow of money coming in for you guys. You guys were like the easiest pile. I feel like the other piles were a little bit struggling, but you guys are very much on the right page right now. You guys are doing the right thing. Keep up the good work. If this is something that you're not doing yet, I feel like this is a message that you should start doing, like taking care of your daily habits, seeing where you can be successful, where you can have more success, where you can save more money, like making more healthy choices and making this like a daily thing, like I was saying, because you're going to see the rewards of your choices basically. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys. This was really easy peasy. You guys were like my easiest group. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope this resonated. I hope this provided you with some type of guidance and clarity to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.